Hey everybody, we're here to do another quick e-juice review. The company we're going to take a look at today is Vista Vapors. You can find Vista Vapors on the web at www.vistavapors.com. You can also find them on Facebook and on Twitter. This company here goes back from basically when I first started. I had actually known them as Go Vista, and we're going to go old school tonight because not only am I doing the Vista Vapors juice, which actually ties to Go Vista, but when I first transitioned over, and this was one of the very first companies that I had actually got one of my very first Ego kits. I had actually gotten another Refer a Friend kit. I actually still have the case. This is the actual kit from it. And when I transitioned over, like I said, I had actually got an extra kit when I had first started. And at the time, my contact over there, way back, I think it was Dan. But anyways, I ended up getting an extra kit. I gave it to a friend of mine, and I seen he was using it. Then all of a sudden, you know, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't smoking, he wasn't vaping, he wasn't doing anything. I never thought anything about it. You know, well, about 2 weeks ago, I get a knock at the door. It's my buddy. And he's just coming over to shoot some shit and whatnot. But he hands me back my old kit. This is my tank here. He had the other, he had a CE4 onto it, tossed it. But this is the original tank. This is their Vivi Nova right from Go Vista. I know enough of the old shit. But anyways, I just wanted to say it came back to me. I thought that was really, really cool. And, you know, this is a 650 mAh battery. And like I said, you can still see it. It says Go Vista onto it. I mean, that rocks. And like I said, that was their tank. We're going to go old school. It brings me back because, like I said, this was my very first starter Ego kit was a one from Go Vista. So, I mean, when he brought it back, I just figured, you know what, this is going to be cool. I'm going to do it with the review. They're not even in, I don't even think Go Vista is even in business anymore because I know Vista Vapors overtook all that business. So, but Vista Vapors does have their own kits and whatnot also. We'll go over that in a few minutes. So anyways, let's get back to what I was doing. They're based out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. They've been since 2013, like I said, when they took over from Go Vista to become Vista Vapors. What else can I tell you? They do offer all free shipping on all orders over $50. They also do international shipping. They have they have an app that you can get on your phone or smartphone or tablet or something if you want to go right to their website. They sell, I'll tell you, I mean, I'll show you here. They sell a bunch of different kits. They have a regular starter kit here. They have an EVOD here. This EVOD kit on their website right now is $17.99, which is not a bad price. They have a iTest SVD on there. I think I've seen it for like $74.99. They have two of their starter kits like this that says Vista Vapors onto it for $35.99. They have one for $18.99. What else can I tell you? They have a ton of different accessories like lanyards, replacement parts, heads for your Vivi Novas, heads for your EVOD tanks, a lot of stuff. Real great prices, and they have a lot of stuff. I mean, people, go check it out. They make over 160 flavors. I mean, that's cool in itself. All their juices are 100% diacetyl free. They do offer free, I mean, not offer free, but they do offer wholesale pricing. 17 milliliter bottle on their website right now is $4.99. We're going to get to that issue in a minute. 32 milliliter is $7.49. A 52 milliliter is $10.99, and a 102 milliliter bottle $16.99. That's freaking ridiculous. But like I said, there is an issue with what I first started. We'll get to that in a minute. Their PGVG does come in a 60/40. That is right by default on all their juices. Your nic levels are 6, 12, 18, and 24. You can get flavor shots into this. A 10% flavor shot is going to cost you 50 cents more. 20% is going to cost you $1. And it just keeps on rolling. 30%, $1.50, 40%, $2, 50%, $2.50. What else you want to talk about? The flavor we're going to take a look at is their vanilla custard. So why we got this bottle on here, as you can see, that right there tells you it's 12 milligrams. 17 milliliter. And no boost, because I didn't order the boost. Now, here's my issue. They say this bottle is a 17 milliliter bottle. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. We're going to put them right next to each other, and they look identical. I mean, they are the same size in width, girth, length. These are identical bottles, but Flavors by Joe sells this as a 15 milliliter bottle. They're saying this is a 17 milliliter bottle. That's one of my issues with this labeling. I have another issue. I like the colors onto it. I mean, I like that you're actually, because your original colors that when you were Vista Vapors before said Vista Vapors, had your flavor, your PG-VG ratio. It was pretty generic. I like that you're adding the new colors, the nice little photos. I mean, this one right here, it's showing your egg, you know, your custard or bowl of pudding, whatever you want to call it. But on the back side here, there's nutritional facts. There's nothing to put on there for nutritional. They all say zeros. That's a lot of wasted space. On here, on the front, it doesn't tell you your PG-VG. I don't see anywhere on there for your ingredients. I don't see a lot number or lot code, and there's a lot of room that you could put that onto there. You did put your website onto here. And over here in small letters on the side here, next to the nutritional facts, it's got your warning that you must be 18 years of older or whatever. But again, and like I said, I am not picking. I'm just stating that if this you're saying is a 17, your prices alone is worth the $2 aggravate. I mean the 2 milliliter aggravation. Like I said, for 17 milliliter bottle or 15 milliliter bottle, whatever you want to call this, for $4.99 is an awesome price. 32 milliliter, $7.49. Come on. You're not ripping anybody off. You're just saying that it's a 17 milliliter, but everybody else, I've got a ton of these bottles that say 15 milliliter, and they're the same exact size bottle, and they're filled up to the same height. So I don't, maybe it's just something that these other companies are really have 17 milliliter bottles and only selling them at 15, or they're 15 milliliter bottle and you're saying they're 17. Like I said, this is just my opinion, and so it might be something you want to look at, because maybe it's one company or whatever. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not here to bash you. I'm just here to pick up what I've seen. So enough on the labeling, enough on that. It is an easy squeezy bottle. It is a child safety cap. It has the short nipple. I would like to see a longer nipple, especially if someone is transitioning over. Again, they're filling up these tanks. These blunt tip needles are, you can do it. It's just someone that's transitioning don't want that, where they're going to have a hard time doing it, because then you're setting them up to fail. You don't want that. Just another suggestion to go with a needle tip. But again, so let's get this underway here. On their website, the description on this says it's a sweet, slightly weaker version of vanilla pudding. Fair enough that they're putting it out that way. So, like I said, we're doing it old school style tonight. We're doing it in there, one of their original Vivi Nova tanks. And let's fire it off and see what we got. It is a very, very good custard. I mean, I taste that nice vanilla. It doesn't overpower you, and then you get that nice blend of the custard coming in with it. I'm also getting like a nutmeg taste. Like on some custards, you get that peppery taste, and it kind of hangs in there. When I first got this, you smelt it, and you're like, it has this dreamy smell, and I tasted it. And when I dripped it, being 12, you're going to get a little bit more, but it almost had a peppery taste, and I was worried at first. And I was like, maybe not so good. But I let it steep, and It's really smoothed out. Like I said, I'm getting a nutmeg taste, not a peppery taste. It's a nice blend. It's very, very good, nice and smooth, excellent. All right, let me take another rip out of here, and then we're going to wrap up. I got this from Minnesota to Connecticut, 3 days. You guys rock. Actually, when I bought this here, you guys sent me an email to buy this for 1 penny, and I paid the shipping, so it cost me, I think, $3.96 or $2.96. It was cheap. Your customer service, like I said, you got everything out here. I've dealt with you guys before. I love your customer service. You guys, if I have an issue, you guys are all over it. I'm going to give you 10 out of 10. Your bottling and packaging, your bottling is fine. I like the child safety cap. I like the easy squeezy bottle. I like the look of the new label, but this is kind of useless information to anybody. I mean, nutritional facts. It's vaping. I mean, you break it down there, everything on there has zeros. So what's the point of putting it on there? Just my opinion. I mean, that would be a good place to have your ingredients, a warning label, lot number, you know, just some suggestions, that's all. In no way am I, bashing anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion, and that is it. So your bottling and packaging, it's the short nipple. I'm going to give you guys a 7 out of 10 onto that. Your flavor, is it in my top 5 for custards? No. Is it in my top 10? Yeah. It's probably about number 6. It's just missed the top 5. It's very, very good. I'm going to give you guys an 8 out of 10 on your flavor. So, not bad overall. People, go check it out. www.vistavapors.com. I'll leave a link at the bottom of the page. It should be above my head. And also go show them a little bit of love over on Facebook. That's going to wrap it up for today. So, until the next time, everybody. Keep vaping.